lagi di podcast FISIP. Hari ini bersama aku, Laura dari Ilmu Komunikasi 24. Dan hari ini aku bakal ngobrol sama teman-teman yang sudah berkunjung ke FISIP dari luar negeri. So, you can introduce yourself. This is my friend from...
Okay, I'm Sarah,
Yeah,
and I'm from Yemen, studying here government science.
government science, that's cool. And then you can introduce yourself as well.
Hello everyone, perkenalkan nama saya Baha. Saya berasal dari Bangladesh. Saya di Indonesia lebih 2 tahun tinggalan di Indonesia dan belajar di Universitas 11 Maret Surakarta, jurusan Negeri Bisnis Fakultas Pertanian. Saya kira-kira dekat selesai, ada 2 bulan untuk selesai itu.
That's really cool, and I hope you can bisa lulus dengan cepat.
Terima kasih.
Inshallah.
Okay, mashallah. And then I will ask you guys how it's felt to study in Indonesia first, because I was curious, why do you want to take Indonesia to study?
I chose Indonesia because I read about your cultures, and I know that you have a lot of islands. So I chose it because I like to traveling.
Oh yeah.
And I chose my major because I like political science. So I chose government science in FISIP.
Oh yeah, you go into FISIP as well.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to learn in Indonesia as well?
I want to explore it more.
I explore it more,
Yeah.
like go traveling. Into one city to another city.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how about you?
Yeah, actually, it was very difficult for me to choose Indonesia because I was in job after my bachelor. I was in job near 7 years, and I was in a good position. So when I knew about Universitas 11 Maret, another university. Even I don't at that time I didn't have any information about Indonesia.
Yeah.
What university they have, even not IPB or Universitas Gajah Mada. So I just knew about Universitas 11 Maret and Fakultas Agriculture, Faculty of Agriculture, and I saw Faculty of Agriculture is one of the high rank university and one of the high rank faculty. So I consider one thing, okay, because of my major was agricultural economics, so I saw there has agribusiness. So okay, I decided to go there. But before that, what I considered for the come to Indonesia, number one, I considered it's a Muslim majority country, so there will be no problem for my salat, especially salat and my religious activities. Another thing, like Indonesia have many tribes, many ethnic groups, and many islands. What already Sarah said, and so I think, okay, explore Indonesia, just enjoy for 2 years, and then go to Indonesia for more excitement.
Okay.
So this was my
First experience.
cause for to choose Indonesia.
Okay, it's because you want to go to university and you want to learn about Indonesian culture as well.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then, what makes you think that Indonesia is the right country to learn about culture? It's maybe, as you can say, like there's a lot of island and there's a lot of culture, like Candi or something like that. But is there anything that you want to learn about or curiosity about something in Indonesia? Maybe.
Yeah, I read that you have a lot of religions. When I came here, I saw you really respecting each other. Yeah, I see a lot of countries, even if they have just 2 religions, they will not. But when I came here, I saw it. It was really good.
Yeah.
That's why I felt comfortable here in Indonesia.
Because there's a lot of religion, but they respect each other.
Really.
Is that you as well?
Yeah, but one thing I want to share that, like, when we go for place to place, different places. So yeah, different people. Like we are not similar with Indonesian. Indonesian face is different with us. And when I go to some places, where are you from? You are from India. So I heard that question many times in Indonesia. No, I'm from Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the capital of India, something like that.
Dekat India.
No. Yeah, we have perbatasan dengan India and Bangladesh. So no, I'm not from India, from Bangladesh. But we were mirip-mirip sama dengan India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. With that, another thing is like food. When I came here is like before I didn't think about that what will be the food in Indonesia. When I came here, I saw for drink stay as jeruk. After 1 week I can't eat anything because it's hard to my
I know.
tongue, and another foods is totally different for me. And another thing is like culture. It's different if you go to one place to another place, like in Surakarta, or you go in West Java or East Java. Their language, language is very different. Like in the Surakarta, mostly they use bahasa Jawa. So and other places, sometimes kamu bisa bahasa Jawa, no? Boten itu.
Just a little bit of bahasa Jawa.
So yeah, I realized that the people are different from different places, but their relationship is really good in here.
Yeah, maybe if you wanna know, maybe there's a lot of people in Java, like they have a different accent in Java. In bahasa
Languages.
Yeah.
Not just accent.
Even bahasa Jawa. Bahasa Jawa, when I tried saya mau belajar bahasa Jawa, and I went to one of my friend. Ya bahasa Jawa ada juga kategori juga. Ada bahasa kasar, bahasa halus, bahasa. Oke, mohon maaf saya mungkin nanti aja.
Because in Indonesia, like maybe in East Java or West Java, it's different of language. Maybe it's just a different of accent. They have their own accent in the city, like in Semarang and in Surabaya, it's different.
Yeah.
They speak Java, but it's a different accent. Like they have their own accent. If you really want to know, and then maybe you guys learn Java a lot more, maybe. And then, do you want to explore a lot of island instead of Java, like Sulawesi or Sumatra?
I have been in Sumatra. Medan.
Medan, yeah, that's my mom and dad hometown. And how is it in Medan?
I saw the people in Medan, they are different. Like if we compare between Java and Medan, they are so different. Medani people, they looks like Arab. Like the way that they speak with us, that treat us, they looks like Arab.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people from Arab and from China as well in Medan, and mostly they are like not fully Indonesian, but they come to Indonesia and live there. So like it's not tidak jarang untuk menemukan orang Arab di sana.
Mungkin ada race dari luar
negara
juga.
sana,
Luar juga itu.
Jadi mostly emang orang Arab came into Indonesia. And you enjoy it as well, and what you learn in Medan.
I learned Pataknese, culture. Yeah.
That's all. It's hard.
No, it wasn't hard.
It's also hard because myself, I think it's hard if you learn it like into Batak as well. Like it's so hard, but maybe it's just a culture that you see it like it's not that hard. But for me, it's hard. But you can learn it when you come to Medan again. I really recommended you to learn more about Bataknese.
Okay.
And how about you?
Saya tidak pernah pulau lain. Pulau Jawa saja.
But You wanna go to?
Ya, ada rencana nanti ke lain juga. Mungkin setelah tesis saya mau pergi ke Bali, especially
Yeah.
Bali dan ada teman dari Lombok, dia juga undangan aku banyak kali. Saya mau juga pergi ke Lombok, insyaallah. Gitu.
Inshallah. That's really good. And then I wanna ask you, how's your experience after you learn about Indonesian culture in FISIP UNNES as well? Because this is my campus, right? This is my university, and I was curious, what mesmerized you about the things that we have today after you go into FISIP, and then they told you about the colonizing or something like that? I was just curious. Does that make you more interested to go into that Indonesian culture or what? Is that difficult to understand or what?
Not really.
But it was fun to learn.
History?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, sure.
But is there anything that maybe we can tell you about in FISIP that maybe get? I think I want to know this, but we don't really explain it well in FISIP. Is there anything that?
No, it's okay.
That
It's,
no.
It was enough.
It was
enough.
luar
Yeah.
biasa, I think luar
It
biasa.
was
So great.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In here actually Fakultas Ilmu Sosial dan Ilmu Politik. Yeah, I am excited to join in here in the morning. So get up in the early morning to the. When I came here, I saw actually this vibrant environment in here, and actually, why we learn to history because in the saying in my country, past, present extends through past. Who has the rich culture, who rich history, they can build a rich nation.
Yeah.
It's a saying from someone anonymous, but I believe that one. Even like when we went to museum and we saw that how their ancient ancestors bring this nation today, how they came in here.
Yeah.
Japanese here, 35,000 years before the Java man, you know, that the Solo river, it called Solo Benguan.
Yeah,
The people live in there. One of the ancient human being lived in there, in Indonesia. So it's not a 1 year, 2 year, it's more than 35 years ago. The people started to live in Indonesia, especially in Surakarta, where the Solo Benguan,
Jogja.
near Solo Benguan. Solo Benguan. So from the ancient to that their kingdom and
Sultan.
different kingdom in Indonesia, and after colonization, in the time of colonization, and we don't know. And before came in Indonesia, I think you also don't know many things about Indonesia. Even I don't know about a single word about Indonesia.
Yeah, exactly.
Just we know that Indonesia and Jakarta. And most of the people in Bangladesh, they know Bali, but they don't know Indonesia.
As country.
Even they don't know that Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia. Sometimes they think that Bali is the capital of Indonesia.
Yeah.
Because from Malaysia, Singapore, or other or Thailand, they directly go to Bali.
Yeah.
And they don't know that.
Yeah.
If I go back to my country, maybe they will ask me, you ever been to Bali? Bali, you
Have you
they
been
will
to
not ask about
Bali?
it. Yeah. So what I wanna add in here, like different before colonized in Indonesia have different kingdom who are rich with economy, their politics with the good persahabatan with the people.
Yeah.
And it was affected after colonized by Belanda, and what they did with the local people, we learned from that museum. And another thing, like before Islam came in Indonesia. So there in Indonesia has Buddhism and Hinduism.
Yeah.
Buddhism and Hinduism also from India also, right?
Right.
And actually Buddhism is spreaded in Indonesia in the time of Emperor Ashok.
Yeah.
Emperor Ashok, and that Borobudur temple is one of the biggest temple in the world.
Yeah.
Even my friend also, some Buddhist friend, they also don't know that about it. Borobudur is the biggest temple in
Jakarta.
is the biggest temple. So that's the rich history, rich culture and architecture in Indonesia. With that, after Islam came in Indonesia, so there people converted to Islam, and Islam and the Islamic culture also spreaded through the traders, through dawah in Indonesia, and now Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, Christians, and Confucius. So now there is a wonderful relation in here.
Community.
So community in here, it's really wonderful, I think.
I was really grateful that people in Indonesia was respecting religion to religion.
So come in here to visit this through by the help of you guys, and one by one we learn from them. They explain very well to us, and one by one we know very many things are very first time for me. I don't know about you. Very first time we introduced with that some roads, some architectures, some houses they built into different areas there, which is really wonderful. If I have time, I want to visit that area.
That's okay, but the sad fact is really sad that everyone in the world just know Bali than Jakarta.
No, but
as a country.
But now Indonesia is trying. Indonesia is trying to introduce their other places like Jogja, Karimun Jawa, Karimun Jawa, Lombok, and Sulawesi, and some part of Papua, like Raja Ampat. One of the wonderful place in there. So I saw Embassy of Indonesia in Bangladesh. They always promoting the places where you can visit in Indonesia.
You recommended them.
They are promoting ecotourism in
you promote them about Indonesia.
Of course, if I talk with my friends, I always invite to visit Indonesia. Why? In Indonesia, not only Bali, you can go everywhere in Indonesia, every places. But they say, of course, I didn't find like this in the country where you can go anytime, anywhere. You are safe and secure.
Indonesia is a secure and safe place to other religion to come in here because they're so respect to each other. And then maybe you can tell me like what the last thing you want to say to the podcast, because we don't have much time, but it was really nice to know that you guys learned so much and you guys want to learn about our culture and you guys respect us as Indonesian as well.
Sure.
Maybe I wanna just ask like the last statement from you guys. What should people in Indonesia or in other country know about Indonesian? Like maybe they have to learn the culture, or they have to go to somewhere else, like, or they have to learn like the politics or something like that. Maybe you can have the last statement for that. I was so curious about that.
They need to know about culture, and that you have really a big different culture, languages as well, and respecting what you are respecting as well.
And maybe I was curious, do you want to learn about like another language in Indonesia as well?
Yeah, I hope I can speak Sundanese.
Yeah.
I just know Haturnuhun.
Haturnuhun.
Yeah.
I can teach you some Sundanese.
Maybe.
Because I was learning Sundanese since I was in kindergarten. What do you want to say in Sundanese?
Like, how can I say, how are you?
Kumaha damang.
Apa?
Kumaha
Kumuha
damang.
damang.
Kumaha
Kumuha
damang.
damang.
Yeah. Kumaha damang.
Kudaha. Kumaha damang.
Kumuha damang.
Yeah, that's Sudanese,
Mm.
like the basic one. That's really good. And then, is there anything that you want to learn, like, besides the language or the culture?
The culture of Sulawesi. Sulawesi Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You know
want to
Manado?
explore it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I read it before I came in the region. I was wondering which country it's this.
Oh.
But when I came, I knew it.
Yeah. You really want to learn about Manado as
Yeah.
well. And I hope you can learn it more in Indonesia.
I
and,
hope so.
Yeah. And about Bahawat, what the last statement you want to say to podcast FISIP?
I wanna say terima kasih, matur nuwun, who are will sing this video, like people in Indonesia, they are santai-santai. You guys know, everywhere they are santai-santai.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyone from anywhere can come to Indonesia to explore their culture, especially food. Yeah, there's a different food, different type of food. Especially, I like Padang, and I have planned to go Padang.
Yeah.
And nasi goreng soto. Actually all are very very good. Dishes are delicious, and especially their music,
Dangdut.
dangdut, and gamelan also. Gamelan
traditional
also.
music.
Gamelan also so nice, and dresses, especially batik.
Yeah.
Now many
Kind of batik.
Yeah.
Uh,
Different city is different batik.
Different city,
Culture.
different batik, and other places have their different own dresses also. So this is also amazing, and to explore not only Bali, other sites. I also want to explore like Sulawesi, especially Toraja. Yeah, I heard their culture. They after died, they keep this body for 100 lupa berapa tahun setelah bawa ke gunung.
Oh yeah, I know that story.
That's one also. So and other like Kalimantan, new what called new ibu kota.
Oh yeah,
New
the
Ibu
new.
kota,
Yeah,
ibu
I
kota
know.
baru. So alhamdulillah, and lastly I wanna say Indonesia, saya kesukaan Indonesia nyaman. Dirgayu Indonesia, merdeka Indonesia.
Oh
Check
yeah, oh my god, that's so cool. So you guys want to learn Sulawesi as well, and I hope you can learn Sulawesi in the right place, like Sulawesi as well, like Manado or Toraja, because it was really wonderful.
Lastly, I wanna add this. Many of people have a misconception about education in Indonesia. Compared with many countries in the world, is still Indonesia more forward for learning to take a degree in here. But one difficulty we are facing just for Bahasa. But if you learn from by your heart, it's easy to understand. But it will take little time. But it's really interesting and really good to know others languages, and you can for communicate. It's for more easiest to communicate.
Yeah.
Bahasa.
Because it's informal.
As soon as possible, you learn Bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah, okay, that's so cool, and thank you so much for having me today. And I'm so grateful to know that you really enjoy to learn Indonesian culture as well. And maybe, maybe for the last statement, I wanna learn like how to say terima kasih in your own language.
In Arabic, shukran.
Shukran.
Yemen, yeah, shukran.
Oh my god. There's a lot of people in Indonesia that says shukran, but I just know that the meaning of shukran nowadays.
Terima kasih.
From Arab.
Terima kasih,
It's from
okay.
Arab also.
Okay. Shukran,
Shukran.
teman-teman.
And don't know bad.
Don't
Don't know bad.
know, but Syukron teman-teman, buat teman-teman. Terima kasih sudah mendengarkan dan juga menonton. I'll see you in the next podcast. You can say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Bye.